It was a winter not so wonderland out there today. The valley saw several inches of snowfall, high winds and dangerous driving conditions. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
And as we head into a busy weekend starting tomorrow, the question is, will this continue? Let's begin by going over to Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson with a first look that we hope things are getting a little bit better.
Well, I got to tell you, Mike, and I do mean this, we are starting to see the snow exit, but the cold air is on its way. And the wind is really picking up as well. So we do have some weather factors as we head into the late night hours. We still have a little bit of snow through Otter Tail County and out toward the Park Rapids area. Now, we did get snowfall reports in tonight, and you can see more of these on valleynewslive.com, an updated version. But West Fargo picked up about 2.5 inches. Here at the studios in South Fargo at Valley News Live, we have 2.6 inches of snow. But larger amounts out near Bemidji, 4.5, 5 inches in New Rockford. We also had reports of 5 inches near Bagley. So there is some snow out there. The winter weather advisory has been canceled for our area and is mainly out to eastern portions of Minnesota. Gusts to 30 miles per hour through the valley will cause very slippery roads. Visibilities are down as well. Look at these wind chills, 23 below. The cold air is about to take hold. Look at the blob, the Arctic blobcast. As we go through Friday, the cold air makes its way in. We drop below zero. The pink colors are sub-zero temperatures. And notice, we do not see the temperatures go above sub-zero through the weekend into Monday and Tuesday. Finally, Wednesday, a chance at some warmer air returning to the valley. So get ready for some bitter cold, the coldest of the season. You guys, some of us will see temperatures in the 30s below zero as we go through the next several days. More in your hour-by-hour forecast here in just a few minutes.
And the concerns I have is with this freshly fallen snow and those stronger winds, we're going to have some visibility problems.
Visibility and slippery roads will continue to be an issue with the wind. Even overnight, some of the plowed streets will be, drifted back over a little bit again.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
Some parents in Casselton, North Dakota are upset, saying they weren't notified of a school lockdown yesterday until well after it was over. And they're upset that their kids were released from school when a potentially dangerous situation was still going on just blocks away. The Casselton School District gave the all clear yesterday after being in lockdown earlier in the day while police were searching for people in a house nearby. Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic has this story.
After what happened in Casselton yesterday, parents had just one thing on their mind.
Why did they let the kids out of school if there's still possible something going on in town?
The school got a call from the Cass County Sheriff's Office around 2 asking them to go into lockdown. The school was on lockdown for about 45 minutes, but parents weren't notified until well after 4 p.m.
The reason that it was not communicated immediately, it was not a school incident. It was a community issue that I felt the Sheriff's Department had that information, and we were just using it as a precautionary measure at their request.
Parents expressed their frustration on social media, wondering why they weren't notified earlier.
The way I found out, I didn't know if it was true, and then I was worried about what was going on. I didn't know if there was a shooter in the school. I didn't know anything that was going on, so I was pretty worried. I wasn't angry at the school, so to speak, but more just worried about why they would do something like that.
Working closely with the Sheriff's Office, the school believes they took all the right steps in regards to the lockdown.
I wouldn't question the Sheriff's Department that the situation wasn't under control. I certainly trust them that if they have it under control and they tell us that the lockdown is no longer needed, that we would move forward with that.
Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
We also spoke with the Sheriff's Department, and they say that they lifted the lockdown because they felt there was no danger to the students at the time. We were going to bring you a story tonight on an investigation that we've been working on for weeks about Hillsborough High School. A former student at the school is speaking out about how much she says the district has known and covered up about claims of sexual harassment. Now, due to some technical difficulties, we will not run that story tonight, but we will still be airing the story at a date not yet known, but we will do it as soon as possible.
In other news, police say domestic violence impacts the entire community. Just this morning, a Moorhead man called police saying his girlfriend stabbed him multiple times with a kitchen knife. 48-year-old Krista Lynn is facing second-degree assault and domestic assault charges. Police say the majority of attackers are men, but others are victims too. And according to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1 in 4 women have been the victim of severe violence by a partner. 1 in 7 men have been the victim. Children oftentimes suffer from seeing it, and law enforcement themselves have been attacked.
They're the most dangerous types of calls that our officers are put into. It's something that you have two people that are unhappy with each other. However, once law enforcement arrives, there's always the chance that because of their history together, they're unhappy with law enforcement taking action against the other party, and they can quickly turn on you.
Police also say alcohol was a factor in this morning's domestic stabbing. A 16-year-old has been taken into custody linked to a 6-hour lockdown at Bismarck State College. Investigators say the teen was behind a Twitter post threatening to shoot up the school. Authorities say he did not have a weapon on him when he was arrested. No one was hurt, and classes will resume as normal tomorrow.
He says he doesn't want to be a politician, instead an elected leader, and change the trajectory of North Dakota and politics. Those words from Fargo businessman Doug Burgum announcing his run for North Dakota governor. The stage at Island Park was packed today for his announcement. Burgum says he's a complex individual and believes he has a set of skills that are very important for this role right now, with his deep experience in business, technology, running companies, and working across all lines.
It's not about having a balanced budget. It's about having a smart budget, and it's about learning to do more with less. Because that's every business I've ever been in. Because of competition and prices going down, that's where I've spent my life in technology. It's not about we raise price every year. It's about prices go down, we compete against free, and you got to figure out how to do more with less.
Burgum says he is going to seek the Republican endorsement at the convention this spring, but if he doesn't win it, he does plan to get the party's nomination in the primary. Do your kids need incentive to get their homework done? A group of 6th graders at Liberty Middle School in West Fargo recently won Best in State for their app idea in the Verizon Innovative App Challenge contest. Now, their app is called SPEDT. It stands for Special Education Tickets. It's designed to motivate students to complete their homework, provide a classroom management system for teachers, and engage students in their learning. They now need your help to win the fan favorite award, which will allow them to get support needed from MIT to put the app on Google in the Play Store, win $20,000 for their schools, and allow them to present it in Nashville this summer. Find out how you can vote at valleynewslive.com and just click on this story.
We mentioned this just a few minutes ago about that winter wonderland out there. Well, those driving conditions are continuing to be challenging tonight. Tomorrow's wind will lead to blowing snow, which will reduce visibility. If you're out on the road, be aware and be cautious.
I'm definitely going slower and not using my cruise control and making sure I leave room between other vehicles in case I need to slam on my brakes or they slam on their brakes.
Authorities advise that you give yourself extra time and slow down. That will go a long way to getting you to the destination you want to be at, safe and sound. And real quick, the times for First Valley Women's Expo this weekend. It's tomorrow from noon until 9 p.m. and from Saturday till 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. All of it taking place at the Fargo Dome. We have a lot lined up for you, including motivational speakers, celebrity chefs, there's some wine sampling and shopping. You can find the full schedule and ticket information by going to our website. Check it out at valleynewslive.com.